Hello there. I am Jamey from Stonemaier Games, and I'm here for game 62, round 2, set up here with all Stonemaier games. These are completely randomized. We happen to end up with all 3 Stonemaier games, 2 of which have names that are slightly different than the names on those actual games. So we have Expeditions, Tapestry, and Red Rising listed as the Society for legal reasons. Hey, Garrett, thanks for joining me today. And anyone else who's joining me live or in the future, either way is great. I'm looking forward to playing these realms. Before I do that, though, yesterday I revealed our 3 new realms that will be selling on January 31st. Wormspan, Crusaders, and Obsession. And I said that I would reveal what Obsession looks like today. So let's dig in and see what the Obsession realm looks like. Jonathan's here for day 2. As always, for anyone who's on Facebook, I can't see your names, but feel free to let me know your name if you want. That's a StreamYard thing. Chad, thanks for popping in as well. So Obsession, this is the Obsession realm. It says either use a number higher than your current reputation to raise your reputation, by 1. So that's right here. So use a number that's higher than your current reputation to raise it, or use a number equal to or less than your reputation to invite a guest, which you'll have to mark and gain the benefit. You'll start with reputation 1. So you're kind of balancing this. Are you gaining reputation so that you can have more eligible numbers of guests to mark, or are you going ahead and marking a guest? For example, in turn 1, if you roll a 1, that is equal to or less than your current reputation. So you can invite this little guest right over here, or even this one, and gain those benefits. It's a neat little realm. I think Carell did a wonderful job with it. I see Carell joining us today as well. And Christopher, Julie. Yeah, I think this is really neat. We also had some ideas shared with us from Dan Halligan, the creator of Obsession, the game. All right, let's jump in and play the realms that we have today. These are 2 of the core game realms, and then Expedition, which was released last year, or Expeditions, the Pearl game. I see Romaine is joining us today too. Good to see you, Romaine. And maybe, for those of you who come in late, maybe I'll leave this here. So we're not playing with Obsession, but you can kind of look at it as we're playing if you want to. If you want to dig into the details of Obsession. Let's roll and see what we get today. A pair of 3s to start out. Too bad this isn't a Euphoria realm. We need more realms that are happy whenever we roll pairs. Oh, I feel like we're a little crooked today. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, pair of 3s. So in Expeditions, you can use the die to move clockwise that number of hexes to an unfilled hex. So I start here, so I go 1, 2, 3. When you do that, you mark off the hex that you started in, and you gain the benefit of the hex where you end up. So I could gain 3 2 pumpkins. That could be good. 3 isn't a great number for Tapestry. And I can't gain any immediate benefits from Society, but 3 is a pretty good number for this middle area, which doesn't take too long to finish off. So let's definitely put a 3 there. And I'll put another 3. I like getting the 2 pumpkins. That seems like a nice early benefit. So we'll mark that one off and go 1, 2, 3. We'll outline that hex and gain 2 pumpkins. Perfect. All right. Again, as always, let me know if you have any questions about these realms or questions about anything. I'm happy to talk about anything while we play. I do see. Let me roll, and then I see. Excuse me. Oh, and that actually changed the number of the die that I rolled. We have a 3 and a 2. I would have loved that 6 for Tapestry. Should have rolled properly the first time. Chad says, I saw a YouTube interview where you revealed that you approached Pokemon, the Pokemon company, to try to make a Wingspan game. That was a few years ago. He said you would have been rolling in dough if they had accepted. It would have been neat. I don't know much about Pokemon, but some of my coworkers know a little bit more about it. And I know it's a very popular IP that has brought a lot of people happiness. So we did consider that since we thought it could work well with the Wingspan theme, or the Wingspan mechanisms at least, and the theme as well. Jonathan points out one of the realm that Jonathan designed, Tricarian, does love early pairs. You're right, Jonathan. I need to play with Tricarian more often. So a 3 and a 2 on turn 2. I could go 1, 2. I like the idea of advancing in Expeditions a little bit. Let's go with another 3 over in the Society. 3 is a good middle number there. I'd like to get those resources soon. And let's go with a 2. So we'll mark that off. Go with a 2. I'll ignore the star for now and get the coin. And I know with Tapestry, it's been a little while since I played Tapestry, but I know if we use these sixes well, then they're going to leave some one value gaps in there. In fact, I think this is one of the one value gaps. So I will prematurely fill in that one value gap and see how it goes. Hilda, thanks for popping in today. Justin, thank you for hanging out with us as well. We seem to get better crowds now that we do this on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously. A 3 and a 1, another low roll. So this may not be a good round for Tapestry. I might just have to focus on a few resources, a few rows in Tapestry and see how we do. A 3 and a 1. Well, we know the 3 finishes off this middle row of the society. So we get one of each resource. That's great. The 1 I could use for star and expedition. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm not really going to make much movement in Tapestry, but that's okay. There's a star in expeditions. Sometimes when you're not rolling what you need, I think I need to try to pivot to other strategies. Can't always fill Tapestry, but if I want to, I could use this 1 over here in Tapestry. Why not? I guess so. So if I plan ahead for a 6 there, maybe a 6 there, a 6 here, does that fit in? Yeah, that fits in. So that would leave one little gap down here. Let's put that 1 right here, create a 1 and fill it in down in Tapestry. Gavin says, love your energy. Thank you, Gavin. I'm always happy to be playing here. Another 1 and a 3. You might see that energy change if I keep rolling 3s here, Gavin. He says he's so excited for Wingspan. Any more news when we can get our hands on it? Yeah, we'll put Wormspan on our web store on January 31st, and it will start shipping pretty much immediately after that. So it'll be shipping to customers throughout February and March, probably early March, and then late March, worldwide retail release if you want to wait till then and get it from your local preferred retailer. We do have reviews coming starting next Monday, the 22nd. So you'll start to see some reviews for Wormspan then. 3 and a 1. So I can go 1, 2, 3. I think I need the 1 over in the society because I can't put 3s above or below it. So I know I'll be putting a 1 down there. 3 and a 1. So 1, 2, 3. I'll go with the star here in expeditions. Get another star. And I have nothing to use in Tapestry. So I'm going to fall a little bit short there in Tapestry. This is maybe the weakest display I've ever done in Tapestry. Barely anything filled in. Going into turn 5 here. Let's try to get a 6. There's a 6. A 6 and a 5. All right. That might jumpstart our Tapestry round a little bit. Let's go with a 6. But I could catch up. So that's a 6 that gives me a coin. If I really wanted to, I could... Oh, no, I can't copy. I don't have enough to copy anything yet. I would need 2 more hearts. I could get 2 more hearts from expeditions. So what I'm thinking is I could use this 1 to advance 1 in expedition. Oh, no, I wouldn't even have to copy. I haven't used this die yet. I could do some cool things here. So what I could do is manipulate this 5 into a 6 using these 3 pumpkins. And because I use 3 pumpkins, I can use the 5 now turn to 6 in Tapestry again. So I can actually really catch up here in Tapestry. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go here. So I will gain a pumpkin and a heart. Pumpkin and a heart. And I still haven't done anything in Expedition or the Society. I'd like to keep going with the Society. So I'm going to use this 1 to keep going down here a little bit. That's awesome. Hilda says, is that a canvas light? This is indeed a canvas apparatus. There is a light. I don't really use the light, but I use it to hold things up. It's pretty handy. The light you have to plug in, so I don't get, I have to, find an outlet, but it does do a pretty good job of holding my phone up for this purpose. And yeah, it could be good for just the purpose of the light as well. 3 and a 2 for turn 6. 3 and a 2. Loving these 3 rolls here. The 2 can go in the Society. 1, 2, 3. That kind of works in Expedition. Leaves me short again in Tapestry, but that's okay. Let's go with a 2 in the Society and then a 3. 1, 2, 3. If I had that heart, I could copy some things. What am I doing? There's the 6. Let's push a little bit. Let's go. So fill that in. Go 1, 2, 3. Gain that heart. And then I'll use 3 hearts to copy the 3 and use it over here in Tapestry. And I think I'll go with the coin. Go with the 3 shape up here and gain a coin. All right, turn 7. Let me know if you're playing along and you want me to roll anything particular. I will try my best to roll a 4 for the first time today. 4 and a 1. 4 and a 1 on turn 7. So I could go 1 space. 1 space is actually pretty good in expeditions. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is also a good number for expeditions. If in expeditions, say I wanted to move 2 in expeditions, I could not do that. I'm not allowed to use a 2 in expeditions because it would end up on this space. You can't legally do that. So do I want to go 1 or 4? I have a coin. Let's do this. Well, let's use this one here in Tapestry. That gives us 2 pumpkins, a heart, and a coin. Now, I haven't used the 4 yet. I've used a 1 and 4. I have some, I could create a 1 or a 2. Yeah, let's, how do I want to do this? I'm kind of betting on a 6 showing up here. So I need 3s, not 4s. So let's go ahead and use the 4. Use the 1 there. 4. Yeah, we'll use the 4 or the 4 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross that off. Get a star. I might miss out on that star. I just skipped over it. And I think I'll just leave Tapestry alone. I guess I could, let's keep filling in these 1s because I know that if I get that 6, I'll need a 1 right there. I'm always just hoping for 6s in Tapestry. Hilda was saying that the phone holder is what she was looking at. I thought it would be good to do time-lapse videos of paintings. Oh, absolutely, Hilda. Yeah, I've seen some videos of artists using this exact holder for that purpose. Yeah. Okay, Jonathan wants some big numbers. Let's see if I can give it to him. We need them for society. We need them for Tapestry. You're looking for a 2 and a 1, Jonathan. 2 and a 1 doesn't seem like the big numbers we were hoping for. That is a non-play in the society. Going to make that very difficult to finish now. Not great for Tapestry. Let's see if the 2 can advance us in expeditions, but at this point, it doesn't give us a star, so it's not really doing all that much either. What can we do? I'm still hoping for a 6 here. If I can get the 6 there, I can, I guess, move a little bit closer towards doing something here. I'll put a 1. I'll put a 1 down here in Tapestry in the hopes. Yeah, it's probably too little too late, and I'll move up here to get a 2 to get a heart. Sorry, I know a 2 and a 1 wasn't what we were looking for. Double 6s here. Double 6s going to happen. Turn 9. Pair of 6s. I don't even know. I'm not going to count out if that works in expeditions. A 2 and a 3. 3s are just the theme of this round. So the society, I guess we could manipulate our way, use this 3, turn into a 4 using pumpkins in the society. That's an option. Can we get anything out of it in expeditions? Actually, if we just move 1 in expeditions, that's a star. So let's plan on doing that, I think. So just use a 1, move right there. I'm making expeditions really messy today. That's our 4th star there. 2 and a 3. So basically in Tapestry now, we're just trying to complete a column or a row, and I can do that with a 3, but I kind of want the 3 in the society because that gives me, I guess it's 1 star either way. Although it's even more stars if I can actually finish the society. I don't think I can do that much though. Yeah, I was thinking if there was any way to do that. I don't think there is. So it's either use a 3 here and get a star, or turn that 3 into a 4 and get 1 star, but that's all we can get. So I think what I'll do is I will just use the 3 right here in Tapestry. That gives me a pumpkin and a heart. In fact, maybe that benefit will let me do a little bit more. Those resources are extra points at the end anyway. Facebook user says, are you able to say when the Expeditions expansion is coming out this year? Just played with 2 new people and they loved it. Glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear they're loving it. We'll talk more about it in late spring. So I will have news. It's still being produced right now. So we have some levels of uncertainty to get past before I can say with confidence when it'll actually be released. But I'll talk about it more in late spring. So I used the 3 here, and I actually got some extra resources that could allow me to actually push this 2 into a 4 to give me a star. I think that's worth doing. Turn that 2 into a 4, put it right there. That gives me an extra star. I do have 3 hearts left over, but I've used all 3 realms. So without 3 pumpkins, I can't do anything with that. So final turn, kind of a weak showing in Tapestry, only 2 stars. In the Society, though, 1, 2, 3, 4 stars. Pretty good. Lower scoring round with the numbers that I rolled. That's on me. That's on me. But thank you all for playing along, and let me know in the comments how you scored. I have a 10.3 here. Slight decrease over the previous round. If you're playing in the future, you can remind me that I scored a 10.3. And yeah, I'm happy to be here to play with you. I look forward to playing round 3 tomorrow, and I'll reveal what the Crusaders realm looks like, the new realm at that point. Julie also had it. Julie, didn't you have a 12.3 yesterday too? You're at a 10.3 today. Jonathan ended up with a 13.9. Pretty good. Latte ended up with a 10.8. Nice. All right. Thank you all for joining me for today's chat. I'll be back tomorrow around 3 o'clock St. Louis time for round 3. I'll see you then. Take care. Bye.